Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one. Golden Gophers will put total leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Spartans are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
Yeah, and that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Brosmer. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On second down, he's looking downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Coming out, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Spartans are in the hurry up.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fast motion from the offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Michigan State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He unleashed that one, some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Brosmer. Makes his connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Unleashes one deep. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels. Looking left. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Takes the handoff. It's Carter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
Number 0.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Michigan State. Minnesota.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belling. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sparty. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards.
Michigan State.
And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Foster. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Second down.
He leaves it with his back. Running with power. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2. And these final 2 yards might be the toughest here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Got the quick pass. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The give is to Taylor. At the 20, he's got space. He has 60 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You know, it's not often you get to see QBs go over 5,000 yards passing in a year. We've watched this guy, though, be a special player for this offense all season long. With that last completion, he's now hit the milestone.
The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Pressure coming. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
That receiver wore that one. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. New set of downs after that completion. They want to just keep throwing it. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foster. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To the air, it's Brosmer. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side, and he was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense lost track of him, and it ended up being a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's Peters. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Carter. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Childs. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The give on the inside. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They go to the draw. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll run it from the gun.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
It's a draw. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brosmer. Got his man on the right.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Golden Gophers get it past the sticks. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Trying play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up 1st and goal.
And the Golden Gophers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Getting some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Running it back, it's Spencer. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wide open downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Off play action on first down. And they get the sack just like that.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Second down now after the sack. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Carter. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Spartans. And the pummeling has started.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Southern Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Pulls it and fires to the left.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. This offense has a second down play. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pulls it in. It's Spencer. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Takes the handoff. It's Carter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The short hands, it's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Trying to get to him. A little screen to the running back. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. With the catch, it's Spencer. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to him. He's got his man. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. He makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. And the Golden Gophers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're able to get him down. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here comes the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Spartans line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to pass, it's Brosmer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that's a live ball. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He's looking to throw. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to the air one more time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Hands it off. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, it's Spencer. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He lofts one down the sideline. Ball in the air, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. The ball squirts free.
Man, what a break. Great job.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw. catch in the middle. It's Foster. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.